Hello, hello. We are live in a very impromptu, very quick unboxing video here. My wife just got her laptop. She's super excited about it and she wants to see it. And I was like, but I want to do an unboxing. And she's like, I'll allow you. And then it came and she's like, I want to see it now. Delivery day is really the best day, Virgo. Thank you for joining us. Here is the old one. The old one is the Lenovo Yoga 3 Pro bloatware edition. It comes with Windows 8 and it's a touch screen and it's like everything you don't want in a laptop, except actually the design of this one was pretty cool. You've got this neat 360 hinge here, which if you can see here, it opens up and back all the way. Really neat. Kind of looks like a watch. You know, you've got a nice touch screen here as well. Turns into a tablet. Nice idea. Amazingly high resolution screen. But unfortunately, the processor in this thing is such a weak processor. It is so weak, in fact, that this thing can barely run itself. And so she wanted to get for a while a new one. And I was inclined to get her a new one because I was like, that is not a very good laptop. So the replacement came in today. Wow the world. And yes, we will wow the world. But first, we shall cut the world open. Oop. Nice sharp knife from me in-laws. And you get to explore it with me. She's anxiously awaiting, wanting to see it. She's looking from a distance now. And I'm going to open it ever so torturously at the risk of violence. She's just... Oh, yes. So this laptop is an excellent laptop, in my opinion. So here we go. We're going to take it out of here. We're going to look at sort of what's in the box here. So we've got some In Search of Incredible, few different papers. There's probably some additional documents in here. Most likely going to have underneath this. Yeah, here's your power adapter, 90 watts. Nice that they say that. USB-C for charging. Wow, three power prongs. Nice, interesting, good. That 3 power prong kind of makes me think that this is North America exclusive. Some other laptop power connectors are only 2. So just basic cardboard printing. The Vivo Workbook Plus environment. They say go green, save green. I 100% agree with that. I don't think fancy packaging is a great idea. I know some people like it, especially for unboxing. Me, I'm more about what's in the box than the actual box itself. So that will go off to the side. Here we have our charge kit. Pretty basic. I love that it has a nice thick, heavy USB-C cable. Here's our documents. And here is the laptop. Now, one of the big things about this laptop is it has an OLED display, and that is a big thing that drove the decision to get this one as opposed to any other laptop, because she does a lot of art and color accuracy is extremely important, especially if she's trying to fine-tune different pieces, or if she's like got a digital piece that she wants to color correct some of the items on, or if she's done a scan of a physical piece and she wants to edit that and you know, adjust the color accordingly so that it is actually true to what the physical piece looks like. That happens a lot just because you know, scanners, sometimes they don't pick it up properly or perfectly, and you sort of have to do a double thing. So it's got 100% DCI P3 color. I think we're beyond 100% sRGB. It's got a really great you got a really great contrast ratio because it is OLED. 0.2 millisecond response time, so incredible. And yeah, like It's like a Pantone validated display as well. So here we go. She's leaning over looking too. And it looks really, really nice and professional. Has a really sort of professional vibe to it. Nice sort of squared off. So here you got, I believe this is a standard USB 2.0 there, and you got a nice vent here for your cooling. Vents on the bottom for air inlet and cooling. You can even see a cooling fan right in this vent here. So that's probably the main cooling fan there. This one that we got is specifically the top as far as memory is concerned. It's got this right here, which is another great feature. You got twin Thunderbolt 4 ports on the side, a USB 2.0, and you have your standard, I believe this is USB 3.0. It says SS, so I think that's super speed. That's 3.0. And you have your headphone jack right here as well. There is no SD card slot, but at the end of the day, you probably are going to get anyways a dock maybe that you can plug into one of these Thunderbolt ports. And I believe this Thunderbolt port here is also for charging the laptop. So right away, you can see compared to the old one. So the old one was a smaller screen, so you get a smaller footprint already. This one is thinner, so you do have a bit of a thicker laptop, but I don't know, I think it doesn't feel that much thicker. And we're going to open this up and take a little peek here. This one has a screen. Oh no, you can see my face. This one has a screen that can fold totally flat, so you can see my basement roof there. My ceiling in the basement. It also has a cover, privacy cover for your webcam. That's the word I was looking for. Really nice looking keyboard. You can pretend to be a hacker. I don't know why this is on the enter key. Escape key is a nice bright red. Again, I don't understand why that exactly. Pantone Validated. That's great. Some weird, sound by Harman Kardon. Ooh, fancy. So yeah, here they're talking about the Thunderbolt ports, ASUS noise cancellation, TÜV Rheinland. Got Nano Edge. Let's do a quick little power up here. Power button feels really nice. Will it power up? Do I need to charge it, or do they ship it charged? We shall see. But you've got also too your full number pad here. I think the keys are looking a lot nicer in my opinion too, just as far as the spacing is concerned. You know, you can see, actually I'm just going to fold this guy over so you can actually look at the keyboard versus keyboard. You can see the keyboard's a little bit taller. Again, you have more screen real estate here, so you're going to have less, but they've really cramped this keyboard in. They've got like a really large area here. They could have really extended the keyboard further on this one. Again, you can see too, if this is a Japanese market, Lenovo as well. But yeah, I think this guy here, I think we need to plug it in order to actually power it up. So we're not going to power it up in the stream, but we're going to talk too a little bit about the specs that are in here. This has an i5 12500H, and it is an excellent CPU for doing just a lot of heavy workloads. It's got 4 power cores and 8 eCores, so 4P 8 eCores, which gives you 12 threads. If my math is correct, if it's not, I'll be very embarrassed. But yeah, no, it is. No, you got 12 cores and then you have 16 threads. Sorry, because you have 8 threads. What boom arm is this? This is the Rode PS1. It's a very good one. It's a little bit cheaper than the Yeti the Compass. And I like it. A lot of people do it as well. But yeah, inside this, we spec'd it out with the 16 gigs of RAM. It's 8 gigs are soldered to the board, and it's expandable with another sodimm slot up to another 8 gigs. So it's maxed out at 16. So that might be a limitation somewhere in the future. Right now, this guy here is 8 gigs. So if 8 gigs is fine right now, 16 gigs is definitely going to be fine right now, and fine probably for the foreseeable future. This does only bend out 180 degrees versus the other. So, but I do really, really love this Thunderbolt 4 connection on here. Not a lot of laptops, I think, in this price range have that. So this laptop with a 12500H with 16 gigs of RAM, it's got a 512 gig NVMe SSD, PCIe 4.01 as well, which is upgradable, by the way. You can pop this open and you can put a 1 terabyte in there if you want, or 2 terabyte if you feel like it, or if you want to get crazy, you can even go up to like an 8 terabyte, and you can have incredible amount of storage. Why do they solder RAM on it? I think it's just production wise and also space, because sodimm mounts in that take up a lot more space than your typical, like if you solder the RAM on, it's super tiny, it's right there, it's on the board. But yeah, when you put a sodimm slot, it adds height to your PCB, right? I've got a sodimm sitting around here somewhere. I forget where I put it, but I had a sodimm RAM piece over here that I had from the Mac that I cleaned the other day, and it's a, you know, you've got RAM on both sides a lot of time, RAM chips on both sides, so it allows for a thinner profile, which laptops you want something that's thin, because right now you can even see like this guy here compared to this is thicker, right? You can see that this guy here is a little bit, it's almost double the thickness, you know, which I don't mind. I think that's an acceptable compromise. And it is disappointing that it is kind of limited. It is disappointing that it's limited to like 16 total. But you know what? I don't think there's going to be too much video editing happening on here. And even so, it's not going to be really intense or really long video clips. And so like, and also like graphics, graphic design stuff, I don't think there's going to be an incredible amount of usage for that. Right now she's using Clip Studio Paint, Illustrator, and Photoshop. And being able to use those locally, one of the great things too about these 12th gen, they've got that quick sync feature, which really boosts Adobe programs performance. So that's going to be awesome for this, especially compared to that weak, like this is like one of Intel's first like forays into like not mobile processors, but as in laptops, but like they were trying to take like a similar, like, I think this is like the onset of the eCore, what they were hoping to have in this. And this is like the first try at it, but this is like just eCore. So imagine this is like first gen eCores from, I think this is from what, 2015, 2016, I think, somewhere around that time. And yeah, oh yeah, manufacture date. Oh no, manufacture date 14, 12, 18. So I'm assuming the last, or 16, no, 14, 12, 18. So this is from 2018. Is it from 2018? No, 2014. Yeah. Oh, 2014. All right, that makes sense. My wife's like, yeah, no, it's 2014. So that's a really good feature here with the CPU is going to be way stronger. Actually, the CPU in this is actually stronger than the CPU in her desktop. Her desktop has a i5 10400. So 10th gen i5 desktop CPU is weaker than this 12th gen i5 mobile CPU. And that's because it's the H CPU. And those are much higher power, much better performance. It has the a nice integrated graphics, those XE integrated graphics, which is nice from an integrated graphics standpoint. I think they're around the same level as like the NVIDIA MX350, MX550, something like that. So I did check. She's like, can you play Minecraft on it? I'm like, I'm pretty sure you can. So we'll see. Who knows? But if I catch you playing Minecraft instead of working on art, oh, it's going to be trouble. It's like, you call this art? It's a creative break. But no, I really love the fact that there's those Thunderbolt 4 ports and the price that we got it for. So got this on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We're looking, these do pop up in Amazon warehouse deals for like I think 750-ish. I've seen this pop up in there, and like $750 for a laptop with an OLED screen that's Pantone I think it's Pantone validated, you know, HDR True Black 600, HDR 600 nits, like 100% DCI P3 color gamut. Like, that's an incredible screen for 800 or below. Like, that's even an incredible screen for 1,000 and below, in my opinion. This is Canadian dollars. And there's, you know, the newer ones. I think there's newer versions of these that have the AMD 6800H mobile processor, and those have an even better screen. But it's a 1080p screen for like a 15.6 inch. It's slightly lower pixel density than your 28-inch 4K screen. So if 28-inch 4K is detailed enough for you, then this will be totally fine. And I think this is an excellent laptop. This is an excellent laptop for anybody who wants to, you know, be doing artwork. You can, you know, hook up, you can hook up an external drawing tablet to it, and you can use this to drive that. It'll have the horsepower to run it quite easily. I don't think she's going to have any issues with Clip Studio Paint. I'm going to see how they run on this, like, for her. I'm going to probably run like some benchmarks in the coming week or so. And I'm going to actually do benchmarks on her current PC. And I'm going to sort of compare scores between this and her current PC. And I was like, I have a feeling that this will actually beat her current PC in a few of her applications that she's looking at. So it's a pretty great deal. We got it for $810 brand new from Amazon. So $810 brand new. And, you know, something with dual Thunderbolt 4 ports and that screen for $810, in my opinion, is absolutely incredible. And, you know, I think it's the perfect laptop for her and for her application. And I'm hoping the fact that it doesn't have a dedicated GPU doesn't come back to bite us. I don't think it will, just because, again, she's not planning on doing any like heavy duty gaming, but we shall see. And I think she's going to be very happy with it. And if I continue going on this description of it, she's going to become less and less happy as I drag this out. I'm not going to drag it out any further. I'm going to probably cap it off now. We're going to plug in some power. We're going to boot this up and load some applications, uninstall McAfee, and leave the only other bloatware that ASUS puts, which is their ASUS Care, I think, software. We'll leave that on maybe. But that's one big perk over ASUS over Lenovo. And I really wish laptop manufacturers would really get this in their head, that nobody likes their software that they put on. Nobody enjoys their software that they put on. And in fact, the fact that they can sell something with zero bloatware on it is actually a really big consumer perk, because we probably could have got like another year or so out of this if there wasn't that bloatware on there. Maybe not. I don't know. The CPU on this was woefully underspec for what it needed to do. Like, so either way, though, I think this is going to be an excellent addition. Let me just check too, even like wireless connectivity, because there is no port on it for LAN. So let's see here. We've got our network communication. Yeah, so we've got Wi-Fi 6E, so all the way up to the most recent standard, Bluetooth 5, dual band. Yeah, this thing will definitely be running. Yeah, we might have to get rid. Oh, is there all these ASUS features? My ASUS. Yeah. Oh, there's my ASUS, I think, is the thing. We're definitely going to be activating ASUS OLED care. Just don't want to have any burn-in on that OLED. And yeah, McAfee, you are the virus, not the antivirus. Yeah, it does have a 720p webcam, so not going to be doing any great live streaming from the webcam on this, but that HDMI port is nice for an external display. You've got that NVMe SSD option in there, and it'll be exciting to see how this baby runs. I'm excited for that screen. I think that screen is going to look absolutely amazing, and I really like the aesthetic of it. Very professional looking. You know, you've got a nice little badge here. Nothing fancy. Nothing. Although I don't know, they've got this hashtag Go Future, hashtag Be Fearless. It's a little bit cheeseball, not gonna lie, but it's not bad. I do also like that there's screws on the bottom. That always makes me happy because it means I'm less likely to break something when I'm trying to upgrade the NVMe or something in the future. So it is exciting, and I know she is excited. And we shall see. I'll post some. I might not be able to get to any sort of benchmarks before Monday, and I know I was planning on opening this up and showing you guys and doing this on Monday. So Monday I might actually end up doing a SolidWorks instructional, maybe just like an intro to SolidWorks, and maybe show some just very rudimentary how-tos. So we'll see. I'm contemplating that. Not 100% set on it, but we shall see. If not, I might just play some Skyrim to relax or something, because I always like playing Skyrim. But that's all for today. I'll tweet about any updates with this baby. Maybe talk about it too in my next stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Thank you, Virgo, for coming by, as well as Jaden. Thank you guys for hanging out and for joining in the fun and in the chat. And yeah, we shall see you in the next one, maybe, huh? All right, guys. I will see you later.